Am I the a-hole for taking in my sister and her kids but refusing to take in her rude, overweight and jobless husband? My little sister Ashley, 32 female, recently came to me, 34 female, in tears over the fact that her and her family are going to be evicted and have nowhere to go. Her family consists of 3 little girls, all under 10, and let's call him David, 35 male. David and my sister met online when she was 20. He used pictures of some other guy, and when they met he was about 350 pounds. He is a world-class manipulator and told my sister that his appearance shouldn't matter and love-bombed her. They got married a year later where he was late to the wedding and has generally been very disrespectful to our family, my sister included. Through their marriage he is now at least 650 pounds and is mainly bedbound. He doesn't work and my sister does. She has to pay for a babysitter to come while she's at work and he's home playing video games because he doesn't like to spend too much time with the kids. They are his kids? Me and him have never gotten along, but at my sister's last baby shower when she was 6 months and still working, he was making comments on gross stuff like, "I'm going to tell them to do a husband stitch this time." It pissed me off and I confronted him. He just backed down, but he knows I am not a fan of him. His parents were at the party and were disgusted as well. He's a lazy bum who verbally abuses my sister and their kids. My sister has thought of leaving him once or twice and I've offered to pay for an attorney. That's the backstory. The guy eats out 2 to 3 times a day, which is why they are behind on bills. He's just a slob. He has no job and tried to make it as a streamer for a year but no one can listen to him. He's just insufferable and belches and farts all the time. He's a grown man that acts like a 13-year-old. I had Thanksgiving at my house last year and I watched him spit on my living room carpet. Also during the Thanksgiving prayer he farted and laughed. Loudly. He's gross. I'm not sorry. He also mistreats my nieces. He snaps at them like dogs since he's too lazy to get up. Demands water with ice then berates them if they forget the ice. The girl was 4 and just started crying and he told her to get over it. He's just not a good guy. The girls do not like to be near him, which is fine, because he prefers to be miserable by himself. I have the room. I have my own house with 3 extra bedrooms. I told her that I would take her and her kids in, but not David. I am not going to pay for him to disrespect my house and my sister in my house. My sister went and told David this and he called me screaming and calling me all sorts of names saying I was breaking up a family. I told him to be a man and he can figure it out while at least knowing his wife and kids are taken care of. He hung up. My sister is begging me to let him come with. I've told her no. So am I the jerk?